Alright, we're about to merge back onto the highway. We gotta get a little bit of speed. Let that Detroit go. Make them give here. Alright, you are not letting me go. Seconds, baby. So it didn't drop too much just because they dropped it more, but the oil pan, it was going to be hitting the oil pan. So that's what we got out of it. It looks better than what it was. Got some brand new 16 ply steers on here. New spring bushings too, all 6 of them. There's alignment. What else? We moved some blocks, I guess. We moved some things around with the, the front suspension. So we're gonna see how it rides. The bump stops looks like way more shorter than what it was. So it might be a little bit more stiffer, but we're about to check it out right now. And we do have a load going to Washington tomorrow, so. We're headed to the West Coast, man. I've been wanting to go. It's been a long time since I've been, working wise. So it's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're about to head back to the yard right now and get ready for tomorrow. We got a big trip. I should have recorded right when I picked it up, but we got the new shackles. They're shorter, and then new spring bushings, and then they did something right here. They cut this a little bit. Bump stomper or whatever that is called. So it's a little lower. They put new U-bolts and they did a real good job, man. They oh wait, I wonder if these are the same ones. I'm pretty sure they are, but yeah, they cleaned everything up, man. They made everything look real good. I think they sprayed everything, make it look nice. Yeah, for sure they did. Yeah, it looks nice, man. They did a good job right there at Thomas Suspension. There, yeah, the size looks better, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but he said they had to add the block back because it was the oil pan was like real close, like it was gonna hit that bar right there. So they had to add it back. They just cut the little bump stomper a little bit. Put new U-bolts. Man, it rides a whole lot better. I definitely needed spring bushings for sure. And they got the new steers, 16 ply this time. So we're gonna head to Washington tomorrow. 35-hour run. We got everything good, ready to go. So we should be fine. Got to get home and get some rest. Packed up. Well, almost. This is about 8 days of clothes. Got the camera equipment. I got more food that I'm gonna put in here. All this stuff packed in here for 8 days. Get some ice in here. First time I ever had to buy snow chains, just because I'm going through Colorado, and I think the other states need them as well, but I gotta throw them in here. They're so heavy too. I don't think I fit in here. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. We'll see.
$5022. I've got your weight. Pull out the scale. Come on inside.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're just doing our, we're trying to see how much we weigh with the full tank and the gas tank behind us, just so we'll have a peace of mind, traveling through all these new states that we've never been to with the 18-wheeler. So let's see how much we weigh. Hopefully we don't have no problems. I don't know why my truck's not starting, brother. Why are you not starting right now? There it goes, I got scared. After buying 2 aftermarket fuel caps and they kept leaking, I finally had to try this one here, this fuel cap. The factory one from Kenworth. 211. Oh no, that was with the coolant, but he gave it to me for 147. So we'll see if this stops the leaks. You already can tell the difference in the grooves. These are more sharp, and I think there's more. This is the factory, this is the aftermarket. This one's so complicated for no reason. They had to bring the rig. We had to bring the rig to the house. The HOA's probably mad or something. Barely fit in the driveway. So we ended up putting the bigger shackles back on because the ride quality wasn't good. Look how much the bump stop went back up. Just gonna wait to get air right later. So I got myself an oven to put the meal simples from HEB that I'm about to pull out right now and probably eat some chicken. So I'm trying to eat better out on the road and eat more fresh, you know, like I'm at home kind of. So we're about to try this out. Hopefully it's enough wattage because my APU is 2000 watts. We'll see how this is. This is the first meal we're about to put in there. It says heat to 375. A little bit less. About to throw it in there right now. It's real hot in there actually. This is how it looks before. Throwing it. Oven's real hot. Real hot. Ooh, real hot. Set another timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes starting now.
Let's see how it looks in 20 minutes. Oven. But now we're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a peanut butter jelly sandwich for a little snack before we go to bed. Got the Jif peanut butter, best peanut butter. And then we got some honey wheat, keto friendly, 40 calories per slice. About to drink some water and then about to go to sleep. We're gonna be in Denver, Colorado tomorrow. Not my first time there, but it's my first time in a 18-wheeler in a rig, you know, working. So we're gonna see how the mountains are, and I think from there we're gonna shoot up to Idaho. We're gonna try to stop and see Guillermo. Right now he's working in Boise, Idaho, so hopefully we can see him on our way over there. I think the route has us going right through there, so we're about to see what happens. Man, it's so much better when your wife packs you your clothes. Look at this. Everything's folded perfect. Usually I throw everything in here. Got all my shirts. I'm about to shower right now. I just woke up. We are in Oklahoma, right outside of Oklahoma City. And we're going to make it to Denver today, Colorado. Kind of by Boulder. So that's going to be fun. I don't want to ruin the folding. It's a lot of clothes, but we're going to be out here for a couple more days. A few more days. So, and we're going to go wash the truck. First time I see a Dairy Queen at Love's. I think I'm still in Kansas. But I had to get one because I never seen the Dairy Queen I love, so I need to give it a try. Pretty good.
Which result near Kansas City?
Man, nobody's talking to you, Garmin, buddy. Chill, brother. It's super weird. I had a coolant leak right now when I took my break. It was dripping a bunch of coolant on the ground. And I don't know what happened, but it just stopped. I feel like I was coming from right here. I'm not sure what happened. Even the belt noise went away. That's weird. Super weird. Belt noise went away. Coolant stopped leaking. Let me hear. Let me see if I can. Wow, the belt noise is not there anymore, and my coolant. That's crazy. While we wait for the mechanics to call me, we put a meal in the oven real quick. We can eat while we wait. I'm right here now. I'm not too sure where I'm at actually, but it's a TA truck mechanic. They got an IHOP. I might go give me some hot cakes right now. It's cold. It's like 40 degrees right now, and wherever I'm gonna stay in Laramie, Wyoming, it says that it's gonna rain and snow. So I thought it was done, like the weather, snow wise, but I guess not. They gotta deal with it almost all year round. I mean, look, we're going into May. Thought it was springtime already, but well, hopefully we're good. We'll pray to get to the location safely, and I think we'll be all right. About to go out there right now. It's weird because I don't have a coolant leak like I had earlier at the Loves. I had stopped at Dairy Queen, and when I pulled my truck up because I wasn't finished with my brake, I seen a bunch of red coolant in front of the bumper in the front on the floor, and I was like, oh man, here we go. Sure enough, I pulled up a little bit more and more coolant, puddle of coolant. And now it's weird because I checked 2 times right now, an hour. I drove an hour here to the TA mechanic. No coolant on the ground. The belt even sounds better. I've been having a squeal on the belt for a long time, or for like a week and a half, and I put 2 tensioners on new. The belts are good, so I don't know what it is, and it seems like it went away right now. So it's just confusing, honestly. Maybe it's the water pump, the radiator, I don't know what it is, but we'll see. I don't know if you can see the steam coming off of it, but real good. Steamy, hot. Chicken's real juicy from H-E-B. This is the meal simples that they have. The meals that are pretty much ready to put in the oven, seasoned and everything ready to go. I definitely recommend this if you're a trucker and you live in Texas and you have an H-E-B buy, and you come over the road and you're a few days over the road all the time. You want to be eating this truck stop food. I'll probably still eat something over there right now, like some pancakes, but for my meal, this is real good. At least I would find the problem. It was just a little clamp coming off a heater hose connected to the top of the coolant reservoir. So we should be back on the road. That cold, but we're in Colorado right now. Drive 10 hours. They're here in Wyoming. I was just checking my hubs, make sure they were filled up, the hub oil. They were good. They were a little low, but man, I can't breathe. Elevation's getting higher. I'm not used to that. And I'm fat. I think we should be fine. I don't see no other oil or anything getting out of there. Well guys, right when we get into Wyoming, we're a little bit in before we hit the big mountains. Truck started heating up. Let's see what it is. And it's real foggy too. It's gonna be bad. So I got no coolant leaks. No coolant leaks. Nothing dripping on the ground. We got coolant in the reservoir. Let's check the truck just in case. Yep, it's all the way to the top. You can see it moving. They replaced this clamp yesterday. Should be bringing coolant down. Wonder if I should close the line. I don't know why it's overheating. It's just the engine at this point. Turbo is throwing more black smoke. I don't know if this turbo's about to go out. Here's some cracklings that I never really hear. I don't think that's normal. It's probably super hot. But yeah, it's real hot. I don't see it leaking either, so maybe I need a better one just because the truck's way heavier. I'm not too sure, man. I think this turbo, I might need a bigger turbo. Water pump's not leaking. Hose is good down there. I'm just not sure what it is. I cleaned my air filters the other day. They weren't that dirty. The driver's side was, but we cleaned it out. I do see some liquid over here, but I think that's from earlier when I was spraying the belt. I would just think maybe it's the water pump. Maybe it could be the water pump, like giving out, or it's not performing the way it should to keep the truck cool. Yeah, I'm not sure though. Yeah, we're right here. I don't know, man. We're gonna let it cool down and try to make our way back to there's a Flying J about 30 minutes from here, so I just don't see nothing that is off right now. We'll see how the engine acts. There's a dead deer right there. That's so nasty. Wow. That's gross. Yeah, we're right here. Broken down. In Wyoming. First time coming on the West Coast and I'm broken down. But dang, that's sick. Look at that. Decaying deer. I need to get away from that. The engine was heating up again. So before, it started blinking the red light and all that stuff, I pulled over because I found a safe spot. And I had the windows down because it feels real good out there. And it feels real good outside. It's probably like 50 degrees. Or probably even colder than that, for sure. And I was like, man, what is this falling in here? It's snow, or it's ice. Probably coming off those mountains over there. Blowing over here. You can see it right there. Or if you probably can see it flying in. Well, yeah, man, I don't know what it is. Maybe I need a new turbo or a new water pump. But yeah, the truck keeps heating up like on, big hills and going up these mountains, which sucks because, I had to pull over. Second time I pulled over. Well, the first time it told me to stop. It says, throws the codes and stuff, says stop engine immediately. So I found a safe spot. Well, this one's a safer spot right here because I'm on the side of the freeway. I'm not on the freeway, I guess, but Wyoming's nice. Wyoming's pretty nice. I already like the scenery. The only thing that sucks is my truck been acting up. So thank God the truck keeps pushing along. We probably got like 16 more hours to go to the destination. That's when we're gonna get an empty, which is gonna be way better on diesel, and all these issues I'm having with the overheating. So if I do find a nice spot, like a good shop that they could change the water pump or look at why stuff's overheating, then hopefully I can do that. There's a car that kind of stopped right here. I wonder if they're good. But yeah, you can see the mountains and the fog over there. Across the street, or across the freeway, you can see the mountains and all that fog. I went through some fog right now. We got a broken down Chevy right next to me. Snowing right here in Wyoming. About to get to Laramie. I'm gonna stop at the Flying J. But we stopped right here on the this little side right here. Cause the engine's heating up again, so we might need a new water pump. Hopefully I can find a cheap mechanic somewhere in like Idaho or somewhere around there. I think that's what it might be. Right here at the TA. The rates are not too bad on the hourly. My truck keeps heating up. It was doing better right now. I don't know, because of snow, rain, or whatever. Right now it's hailing bad. When I was walking in the shop, it was hurting actually. Little pellets. You can probably still see it, but it was way worse than that. We're gonna see what they say. It'll probably be like altogether probably about $1,500 to change the water pump out, if it's the water pump. But I'm gonna show you guys the turbo and the water pump. See what it is. We'll see right now. You see this like a little black soot coming out of the turbo. See it on top. I don't know what that means. The turbo's giving out. And then we come to the water pump. You see how brown it is? It's real hot. It'd be hotter than usual. So I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe there's a cloggage maybe in the pipe. I'm not too sure. This is the hose they replaced yesterday at the TA. I don't think they did it too tight. Maybe in the water pump internally, they said there's a seal in there that sometimes it goes out. And there's like a whine. I do kind of hear like a whine in the truck when I'm driving. The transmission, the one I changed over there in Maryland, those two hoses right here, the heater hoses, they're good. Everything's, closed off the way it was. I don't know what it could be. I feel like it's the turbo or the water hose or the radiator. I'm not sure. We're gonna see if the engine fan is actually activating and working, because that's always the problem. Last time when we barely did the swap, it needs to activate it on its own when it hits a certain temperature. Turn it on real quick. Not really spinning too fast. I doubt that's the problem. Look guys, I just found the problem. It is going to be the turbo, because see that black soot? Not only that, I looked over in the turbo. You see that crack right there? I don't know if it's focusing right, but there's a crack right there. The whole thing's cracked, so it has to be leaking. That has to be it. This turbo's done for, I'm pretty sure. I just need to get a bigger one anyway. See that crack? You got the black smoke coming out of here. Something has to be broken. That's why it's kind of like making that whining noise. It's not doing its job. So I get a new turbo. I'm getting on Facebook Marketplace right now. See what's up. Just had another chicken breast, a Southwest chicken or something like that, with asparagus and potatoes. I made it to the spot that the shop that I'm gonna go to is across the street right there. And if that one doesn't work out, there's another shop, and there's another shop right here. So about 4 shops, all in like 1 mile distance, walking distance. So as bad as it is, man, like I said earlier, we have to continue to have patience and understanding. And when bad things happen, don't stress about it too much. Don't it always could be worse. Not only that, but have faith in God that everything's gonna be better and that He's gonna take care of you. And even though if things get worse, have the joy and the peace that He gives you. The Lord says in His Word, it says that He gives you the peace. He gives you peace that surpasses all understanding, and it's only something that He can give you. We try to find peace in everything else, or certain things that everybody knows that is their peace. We try to find peace in different ways. And Jesus He says in His Word that He gives you the peace that surpasses all understanding. Spitting everywhere, but yeah, we're gonna wait right here, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll get a new turbo. I called a few places, and I heard somebody has a Borg Warner 76 millimeter, so I might go with that one. The shop that I was gonna go to originally, they had an OEM Detroit one for like $3,000. While I was calling all these places around, a couple of them answered, and I was getting their hourly labor rate, and I had told them where I was. I think I forgot something equipment, and I know one of them said that like, man, don't go there. He told me not to go there, and he said that it was bad, and they charge you a lot of money because that hourly labor rate was $200. I had called the dude, and I only went there because the Flying J was right there. And sure enough, I went to the reviews, all 1 stars, barely any like 3 stars, all 1 stars, bad, like overcharged, rude manager. And I did get the sense of him being rude, just by the few sentences I asked him, or the questions I asked him, and the sentences he gave me back, the answers. So, I mean, the reviews don't lie, man. People have different situations. Sometimes people, they get mad at the owners of the establishment, and they go off on them, and they give them 1 star. But there was way too many 1 stars for me to, stay there. So I came over here, and then, I got more options here. I got 3-4 options. So that's the plan right now. Hopefully I can throw the turbo on real quick. They're probably gonna have a coolant flush. I have a box of coolant just in case they try to upcharge me. And there's a Freightliner right here as well. So we got four options right here just on this road. So we should be fine. All glory to God that we didn't have to get towed, that we made it off the mountain, made it, somewhere safely. It was real dangerous, man. There was ice, slush, whatever it was. Could have been different, man. I would have been on the side of the road, like on a turn. I mean, I was on the side of the road for a couple times for, a little bit of time, but still, could have been, the turbo could have blown up right there, and I would have to get towed. You still got to wait for the tow. You got to pay all the money for the tow. I've been through it already, so thank God that we're here and we have options. And somebody has a turbo. If nobody has a turbo that I want, the guy has a 76 millimeter Borg Warner turbo. I think I have a 74, 75 millimeter on here. I think he has the S400, and that one's a bigger one than this one. My temps are getting too hot. I'm gonna get some new air filters as well. Hopefully I can find those around here. But we already ate our meal. We're gonna clean up the truck, put our window shades all over the truck. We're gonna make some peanut butter jellies or peanut butter sandwiches because we don't have jelly. I'm spitting all over the place. And then we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna watch, I don't know what we're gonna watch, but we're gonna see. We're gonna chillax in here. We got power. Truck still stays on if I needed to for the heater. I don't think I'll need that, but it feels good outside. It feels good outside, so I don't think I'm gonna need the heater. Other than that, we'll probably walk around and see what's around here. Maybe get a little snack or something. I don't know, we'll see. But that's the update right now. We're in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I was talking to my mom earlier, and she said it was the capital of the Wyoming. She thinks it's the capital. I'm gonna look it up and confirm. After here, we're gonna go drive all the way to almost, I would say, no, Somerville maybe, past Snowville, Utah. A little past Snowville, Utah. Do our 10 hours and then get back up, drive all the way to the location that we need to drop this and pick one up. So we should be fine on time. We're in no rush. It could be as late as they just want it this week, pretty much. So thank God on that as well. But I'll get back with you guys later. I'm gonna play the ukulele. I'm learning a song from one of my favorite movies, Coco, and I kind of got it down. It's a riff, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got. I practiced about 4 times already. I'm gonna keep practicing until I really get it down, so I can About to watch a movie with some Pringles. Look at the elevation. How it's popped up like that. Keep going up and low, or I feel like we're just keep climbing elevation. We're watching Wind Talkers. It's a war movie about the Navajo, the code. In World War II, they had. It's snowing right now, like a light snow. I'm about to do a cool start right now. I don't know what the degrees are right now, but it is like lightly snowing. It was super cold in the truck last night. It's all this snow.
Put a different wheel in them, but they're based on a Borg Warner platform. I do have some full tilt, but they're 80s. I'm a full tilt dealer too. I've got some bullseyes. I'm a bullseye dealer. They get way expensive, but they're a nicer turbo. I've only got 178, but they've got a wicked wheel in them, so they spool up better.
Oh, okay.
But those run $35.50 for the bullseyes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
All right.
And I know PDIs. I haven't bought one from PDI in a while, but I'm pretty sure they're quite a bit more than the Borgs do. And I quit buying them from PDI because they're basically just a Borg turbo. I couldn't see any difference, so.
Oh, okay. Uber over there and get that turbo.
Okay.
That's
do you want
all
to
right.
make sure you don't need anything else first, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna put this truck in the shop right now and see what they see.
If that's what you have on it, you should be good as far as everything fitting, your air intake piping and the center section, because that is the one designed for Detroit, that part number. But my only question would be is if your manifold is cracked, if you end up needing to go.
Well, this shop can't do it today. They charge $230 an hour. I'm just calling another shop that they can do it. They said $255 an hour. The turbo's like $1,200. So we got to get back on the road. We got to go who's available. So I need to get out of here. The shop's down the road. Got our turbo. It was about like $1,200. That's 475 millimeter. The dealer had one for, it's hard to breathe out here, elevation. The dealer had one for like 3,000. It was the OEM one, so that was way more. There's our Uber right there. He's the one that gave us a ride over here. Cool dude. So we came to this other shop that's $2.55 an hour, Patriots diesel. I got some good reviews, so I think we should be fine. We're just trying to get back on the road. Thank God we found the turbo that we need. Hopefully it's the right one. So they're pulling it in right now. Hopefully they get me in and out maybe like 1 or 2 hours. Got the new turbo on there. But yeah, he said that should work. He said that's gonna work. They're pulling the truck in right now at the shop. Hopefully they don't take too long. I went to go get the turbo. Yeah, like the driver's lounge right here. Pretty cool. Playing some Madden while I wait. Got some Papa John's.
You don't want to go back to the stock one. You want something that's got a little bit of extra oomph. This is your choice.
Drive around. I had it at 600 horsepower, but I was sucking down fuel because I was flying up hills. So probably don't want to do that. I just wanted to downgrade to 550 horsepower, and I realized after I did that, it just lacked low end. So I wanted to put in the K31 to see what would happen.
I just walked outside. Looks like the truck's done. They had to work around and do a flex pipe. And I really hope that this is gonna work. This is the S400 right here. It feels hot, super hot already. I found out this one was made in China. So let's see how long it lasts. Let me try to duct tape it so no air can get in there. Put the clamp too. I'll put a clamp. Sounds a little different. Not sure if that's a turbo or what. We'll see. Got these air filters I'm gonna change later on, probably at night. Belt dressing. It's 7 hours and 29 minutes of drive time, and the shift is 8 hours and 20 minutes. Wet. Got some diesel. We're gonna drive probably about 4 more hours. You can see all the snow. We went through like a little snowstorm right now. It's all falling down, melting a little bit. Thank God we made it through that. That was pretty bad. I'll try to get some dash cam footage up. Man, that guy right there, hate to say it, but man, he smelled like straight armpits. I can imagine what his truck smells like. And it sucks, man, because I don't like saying stuff like that, but man, you screw everybody. Right now, he was like a walking sack of onions. And it's horrible, man. You gotta have better hygiene. Everybody has to have good hygiene. You know, even myself. Just because you're by people and stuff, so you gotta smell. You just don't smell bad, that bad. That's like that smell that makes your stomach hurt and your head start hurting. But hopefully he showers later. Hit the road. Had a good sleep. I'm gonna change my air filters right now so I can breathe better. Change my air filters so I can breathe better. Okay, my top. change the air filters so the truck can breathe. I'm about to go up and down the mountains. Crazy. Just woke up, so what is this? Man, this is all cold. It's crazy. Here they are, straight from Kenworth. I haven't changed them. Well, I had them aired out not too long ago, but I'm gonna change them. Let's see what we got in the bottom. Move the mirror bracket out of the way. Yeah, you got your air filter. Let's take that out. Wish I had a ladder or I'd fall off this truck. It's not coming out. Peace of mind. Here's the new one. Here's the old one. You can tell the difference. Put some good old Detroit coolant. Top it off. Check the oil right now. Everything's looking good on the turbo side. No leaks. Look how dirty this one was. Crazy. Just changed the air filters, but I'm about to sign for this blue Cascadia. It's a DD15 mid roof, full size mid roof sleeper. Has an APU, 500,000 miles. Michelin tires all around, about 75% left. And it has disc brakes too, so I'm about to sign for it right now. I'll show you guys when I get back to Houston when we pick it up. Annoying already, man. I'm gonna change this. My next truck stop, I'm gonna change that. Got all these mountains, beauty, nature. Look at this. Nasty truck drivers. Trash everywhere. Turbo's looking good still. But man, there's like 4 trash cans like walking distance right here. Look at this. Horrible. Look at all those axles. Crazy. It's a nice K-dub too. Yeah. Had to get a Lunchable because this thing had Starbucks, and then this guy right here. Look at that truck. Sick. got the sign next to me right here. It says runaway truck ramp, 1 mile. Yeah, this is beautiful, man. I always wanted to do this run ever since I got my CDL. Thank God I've done it. This is my second time, and I definitely feel more experienced on it. You know, the downgrades were a long period of time, and the truck's doing better than last time, for sure. I think I'm like at 78.5. Not the same, you know. This is probably the worst of the trip. Slowly. Going to Washington is the worst of it. You can see the runaway truck ramp on my right. And I wonder how many people use that. Right here, we're about to hit the grade again. And you see on my left, man, that guy, yeah, he's close line right there. Gotta just control your gears, hit that brake, leave it on the whole time. I'm gonna stop right here because the diesel's $4.97. I already can see that it's rising, so in Washington or Portland, I'm probably gonna be paying $6 plus. I don't want to do that. I heard at this truck stop they have some souvenirs, like saying that you made it down Dead Man's Pass and stuff. Yeah, beautiful river next to us. You don't get this in Houston, Texas. Smells real good, man. It smells some type of flower, some type of plant that I'm smelling right now. It smells fresh, it smells earthly. Just chill out the whole day. Saturday, and then in the morning we'll leave on Sunday, because that totals to about 24 hours. Oh man, I can't wait to lay on that bed, get out of this truck. I've been driving for 35 hours, sitting in the seat for 35 hours, so I gotta reset my mind and my body right. Go back another 35 hours home. It's a long run, man, but I think it's worth it when you get over here. Look how beautiful it is. You get to enjoy the good weather, the scenery. 205 Seattle. Stay there. Oh, we got Friday traffic, guys. Not good. Not at all. I believe right here we're crossing from Oregon to Washington. I think that's what just happened right now. Oh yeah, like it says, Oregon, thank you, come back soon. Alright guys, we got it low, the ISO tank, so we gotta slow it down, bucko. Gotta watch these ISOs, man. Always go real slow on the curves. We're about 5 minutes away from the drop. Finally.
Then take the first left.
You're right. I believe those are veterans. The way the graves are, I believe they're veterans. The address they gave me was to this place here. It's a truck yard, but the gate's closed right now because it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And on the paperwork, there's another address. I feel like they switched to the other spot because this just looks like a truck yard where you can just rent out. But it does say quality carriers on the fence over there. I'm gonna use the drone to see if my empty tank is back there because I'm supposed to drop this one and pick up an empty. So I'm about to see right now. Oh, you know what? There's the quality carriers right there. This is actually a quality carriers right here. Well guys, that's perfect. We're gonna have to back up off this hill a little bit. It's gonna be a little sketchy. But man, that made my day right there because I was gonna be screwed out here for a little bit as a quality carriers driver. Real close, right here in Oregon. Doing our reset. We're gonna stay at that hotel though for the 34 hours so I could watch the truck. Get all my stuff. Got this hotel, it's pretty clean. Got all my stuff packed. I'm about to hop on the game right now. Not too bad. I think it was like $85. Welcome to Oregon. Feels good out there. Gotta get something to eat. I was thinking about going to downtown. Just showered, fresh, ready to go. Feels weird being the hotel by yourself. I'm gonna go eat some pizza that Guillermo recommended.
Thing, it affects all of us physically, no matter what. It's only.
Right here at the same beacon. Which is one of the nicer beacons. Been shined up. It's been a long time. Go back to Houston. Hopefully it's not raining anywhere where I'm about to hit. Can't wait to get some air ride suspension, knock this all the way down. I'll put it in the tire shine right now. Right here in Vancouver, Washington. Finally about to go back to home. Should get there Wednesday morning, before noon, hopefully. Got the fenders shining up. I want to get a polish, probably like in a month. I have D'Angelo polish it up. How bad it is. Looks worse in person, I would say. But I'm gonna be rolling clean back home. 5 months ago. Yeah, they got a barber shop in here. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they got a whole movie theater in this truck stop. It says they got a whole movie theater in here. Get this in about 10 hours. Real nice. Yeah, we're heading out. This is still Oregon. We'll be in Oregon for a while, and then we're gonna end up in Somerville, Utah tonight. Just checking my trailer. Truck looking good though. Shined up. Looks better in the sun. Guys, we got the boot from Kenworth. Same one. Change it real quick. Pretty easy. Let the motor cool down. Make sure you take the top off to relieve the pressure. Goes right there. And you just fill it up with coolant again. Put the clamps on there real tight, make sure it's snug up on both sides. Right here, that clamps in there. Some more coolant, top it off. Oh, we should be good to go.
Life. You were gonna have to earn your way with him. It wasn't gonna be somebody that just.
He's over here in Nebraska. This guy's brakes stink. Got ice cream. This guy with no eyes. That looks scary. About to take a shower, go to sleep, probably eat something, and then hit the road. We're finally gonna be home tomorrow. Can't believe I've been out like 9 days, 9.5 days out. This is my longest I've ever been out like this, and probably my last time for sure. So let's get some sleep. We got a 10-hour drive tomorrow. Finally get home, see my family, and take a few days off for sure. Got some chicken express. First time I'm eating today. Right here in I don't know where this is. Outside of Dallas. We're about 2 hours and 30 minutes from Houston. Can't wait to get home.